billions more for defence in the coming years, saying the world's at its most dangerous since the Cold War. The British Prime Minister added that the UK's military spending would rise to 2.5% of national income by 2030. Speaking during a trip to Poland, he challenged the European countries to follow suit, warning that the continent's future security is at risk from Russia. Downing Street said the pledge would see a £75 billion worth of military expenditure, including an additional £10 billion for munitions production in the coming 6 years.
We will increase defence spending to a new baseline of 2.5% of GDP by 2030. That starts today and rises steadily in each and every year. Over the next 6 years, we'll invest an additional £75 billion in our defence.
Even though extra spending would put the UK's defence industry on a war footing, Sunak stressed that the UK was not on the brink of war. However, he argued that the investment was required because authoritarian states such as Russia and China were showing a new assertiveness and were increasingly working together. The British Prime Minister's announcement also follows the UK's pledge for an additional $620 million in new military supplies for Ukraine, which include long-range missiles and 4 million rounds of ammunition. At present, Ukraine is struggling to hold off advancing Russian forces on the eastern front line of the war, which is now in its third year. Sunak spoke with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to confirm the assistance and even, quote, assured him of the UK's steadfast support for Ukraine's defence against Russia's brutal and expansionist ambitions. Then further to their conversation, the UK government announced £500 million, which is nearly about $620 million worth of new British military supplies. That includes 400 vehicles, 60 boats, 1,600 munitions and 4 million rounds of ammunition. The shipment will include British Storm Shadow long-range missiles, which have a range of some 241 kilometres and have proved effective at hitting Russian targets. The announcement came 3 days after the US House of Representatives approved a $61 billion package in aid for Ukraine, as American lawmakers raced to deliver a fresh round of US support to the war-torn ally. However, Downing Street did not indicate whether the aid would be immediately available for delivery.